It's expensive to buy food, especially healthy food. The goal this year is to be more frugal than we normally are. They do not take up a lot of space as far as storing things. Like, you can stock up on them and have them there ready to go. They don't expire. I can't find it now. Please enjoy the music while your party is reached. Hello, hello, it's Crystal, and I got my seed orders in the mail. I have them all finally. I am not organized at all. I was just gonna be putting them away, and I wanted to share with you what I got. So that's what we're doing. This is not sponsored in any way. This is just the things that I've bought because I wanted to. This is the container that I use to store my seeds. I have 2 of them here. They're photo boxes, and I have them labeled and everything with the different varieties that I have. Like, this one says sweet peppers, and so all my sweet pepper seeds are in this box, and it's really nice and keeps everything organized and portable, so I can easily move them. I also like that if one of the seed packets leaks a little bit, like the carrot seed packets leak all the time, and so like all those little tiny seeds stay contained within the box itself. I'm trying to be more frugal this year with how we garden, and I want to really use the seed packets that we already have. Some of the seeds are pretty old, so I'll just have to make sure that I over sow them when I start them to make sure that I get some to germinate, because that's really the only difference with older seeds versus newer seeds in my experience, is that the strength of the seeds kind of diminishes a little bit, but other than that, they're still good and you can still use them. So I have a whole bunch of seeds, like my paste tomatoes. I didn't buy any new seeds because I have a whole bunch here that I like. The Amish paste that I grew last year, those ones were from High Mowing, and then I have this packet from last year too. These are from Baker Creek. I'm just going to use the ones that I have, try and save some money that way. I do like growing unique things that you might not necessarily be able to buy at the grocery store, like the pumpkin spice jalapenos that I grew last year. They're bright orange and lovely. Those did really well in my garden. They did good in containers as well as in the ground. Let's get into what seeds I got. I placed a small order with Fruition Seeds. It was very difficult for me not to buy more than what I got. I really like Fruition Seeds. Everything that I get from there grows really well here in Connecticut. 3 of these are seeds that I've grown before here that I know do really well and I like them, and another one is a new one that I haven't tried before. The tried and true provider bush snap bean. It's a bushing green bean that produces a lot of green beans, but you have to succession plant them, so you have to keep planting it throughout the summertime so that you keep getting new plants and more green beans. But I really like these a lot. I also ordered the silver slicer cucumber as well as the New York slicing 264. Those did really well. The New York slicing 264 is downy mildew resistant, and the silver slicer is disease resistant. And what I like about the silver slicer is it's good like on salads or by themselves as a crunchy snack, or they're good pickled. So they do well both ways. I enjoy them. With cucumbers, I usually start like 3 or 4 seeds together, and then I let that grow. And I found that last year, having some climbing the trellis and then having some of them vine across the ground, that worked out really good. And yeah, there was some disease. Yeah, the leaves died. Yeah, there were cucumber beetles and things like that, but we still got a lot of cucumbers last year. I'm gonna try and grow them in the same spot I did. And then I've had 0 luck growing cantaloupe, so I figured I would try cantaloupe from Fruition Seeds. This one's a PMR Delicious 51, powdery mildew resistant. The next place is Baker Creek. This was another one that I had to practice some restraint because I love ordering seeds. I get really excited about it. This is one that I've grown before that I really like. It's a teddy bear sunflower, and they're really cute and fluffy and soft, and I just love them so much. I also am going to try this one. It's called Ice Cream Sunflower. I got some more Sunrise Bumblebee. I didn't get a lot of these last year because I was running low on the seeds, so I got some more for this year. I got some more poblano pepper seeds because I believe I was running low on those. Baker Creek sends a free seed packet with every order, and this year they sent me a tomato. So we got a spoon tomato. It's a micro mini fruit. It says it may be the world's tiniest tomatoes. And then the other seed order is from MIgardener. I ordered all new things except for these two. I've never gotten Black Beauty eggplant seeds from MIgardener before, but I have from like Burpee. I really like ordering seeds from MIgardener because they're affordable. It's like $2 for a seed packet, and you get a lot of seeds. Like this one is the Black Beauty eggplant, and you get 100 seeds. There's usually coupon codes, and then you also get points from every order that you can apply to your orders, your future orders. So it's just a really good deal. And then the other one that I've grown before, not necessarily from MIgardener, but the mammoth sunflower. It's just the big sunflowers that grow. So I got those. And then let's see, I got some new stuff here. The new ones that I've never grown before that I want to try, and hopefully I'll be able to. Virginia peanuts. They actually forgot to include that in my original order, and so I had to email them and they sent it right out. Their customer service is really, really good. Let's see. Oh, I got some baby corn. I love baby corn and like stir fries and stuff. Another sunflower is the chocolate cherry sunflower. Another eggplant. This one's called the diamond eggplant. The eggplant that I got to grow last year that I really, really liked, it was a Rosita eggplant. I got a baby boo pumpkin, so the little tiny white pumpkins. And then a couple different tomatoes I've never tried before. We have a triple L crop. It's an indeterminate tomato. And then I also got a sub-Artic plenty tomato. This one is a determinate. It says that it was developed in Canada, and it's extremely tolerant to colder climates. If you don't know, we live in Connecticut, which is USDA grow zone 6, A or B, depending on what map you look at. And I've had comments that that's going to be changing, that we're actually going to be zone 7 soon and things like that. I'm just going off of based on what it is right now. And right now it's saying that we are zone 6A or B. It doesn't make too much of a difference. Usually the last weekend in May is when I'm able to transplant everything outside safely. And so that's it for the new seeds. The other thing I want to talk about is the supplies I got. I used to get the bags of seed starting mix, but that takes up a lot of room. I can't find it now. Please enjoy the music while your party is reached. Okay. So I like to place orders off of Ferry-Morse. So I'm pretty sure they're out of Massachusetts, but I love to get my supplies from there. It's like the Jiffy peat pellets, like the things that you'd find at like the big box stores or whatever, you can find on their website. Sometimes a little bit cheaper because they have coupon codes and things, and they ship it right to your house. They have all kinds of stuff on there. So with Ferry-Morse, I've used these before. They're the tomato and vegetable seed starting greenhouses, and they have like these little trays that you can put water in, and then the peat pellets, they absorb the water and they expand, and then they have a mesh around them that you can peel off when you transplant or pot up your seedlings. I still have some of those greenhouse trays. So I ordered 6 of the 50 millimeter, I think it is, peat pellet refill packs. It comes with 16 pellets. It's wonderful. They do not take up a lot of space as far as storing things. Like you can stock up on them and have them there ready to go. They don't expire. So about $47 for the seeds, roughly, you know, with shipping and tax and everything included. It was $50-ish with from Ferry-Morse. They had some sort of deal on their site when I had placed my order, and then I also was able to use a coupon code. So it brought my total down. I ended up spending $50 for that stuff. So that would be about just under $100 for the new seeds, as well as the supplies to start them. Which really isn't that bad, because when I go to the grocery store right now, $100 does not go very far here in Connecticut. I don't know what it's like in other places. It's expensive to buy food, especially healthy food. The goal this year is to be more frugal than we normally are. I'll have the seed varieties that I purchased down in the description below, as well as where I had got them from. I will also have what I had purchased from Ferry-Morse down there also. I'm going to start trying to come up with a plan on paper of what I want to do in the garden as far as where I'm going to plant things. Make a list of all the things I need to get done so that I can just start slowly chipping away at things, because the garden's kind of a mess. But I'm gonna go ahead and put these seed packets away, and I think that'll do it for this video. So thanks so much for watching. We will see you next time. Bye.